it's just, you can't do it politically. You just literally cannot do it. Okay? Transparent financing, and let's have transparent financing, also transparent spending. I mean, this bill was written in a tortured way to make sure CBO did not score the mandate as taxes. If CBO scored the mandate as taxes, the bill dies. Okay? So it's written to do that. In terms of risk-rated subsidies, if you had a law which said healthy people are going to pay in, it made explicit that healthy people pay in and sick people get money, it would not have passed. Okay? Just like lack of transparency is a huge political advantage. And basically, call it the stupidity of the American voter or whatever. But basically, that was really, really critical to getting the thing to pass. And, it's the second best argument. Look, I wish Mark was right. We can make it all transparent. But I'd rather have this law than not. So it's kind of like his reporter story. Yeah, there's things I wish I could change, but I'd rather have this law than not.
Now to Look Who's Talking. Following the explosive video, former presidential speechwriter Mark Thiessen says the Obama administration supports a culture of deception.
What he's basically saying is that it is okay and it is ethical to lie, deceive the American people into supporting something that they would otherwise oppose, and that if they are too stupid to either to support what we know is best for them, or B, to figure out the deception, then too bad for them. And that's the attitude that this administration brings to public policy. It's not just Obamacare. I mean, this is the attitude that gave us "you can keep your plan."
We will keep this promise to the American people. If you like your doctor, you will be able to keep your doctor, period. If you like your health care plan, you will be able to keep your health care plan, period.
First of all, if you've got health insurance, you like your doctor, you like your plan, you can keep your doctor, you can keep your plan. Nobody is talking about taking that away from you.
No matter what you've heard, if you like your doctor or health care plan, you can keep it.
If you like your doctor, you can keep your doctor. If you like your private health insurance plan, you can keep your plan, period. If you are among the hundreds of millions of Americans who already have health insurance through your job, or Medicare, or Medicaid, or the VA, nothing in this plan will require you or your employer to change the coverage of the doctor you have. Let me repeat this. Nothing in our plan requires you to change what you have. Our approach would preserve the right of Americans who have insurance to keep their doctor in their plan.
A lot of us who have been following health care for a long time, both in the 80s and the 90s, and also this law, knew that that promise was not going to be able to be kept as the president made it. And in fact, in 2010, you might remember President Obama had that big health care summit across the street from the White House at Blair House. All the Republicans came, Democrats came. And here's an interesting exchange from 2010.
Between 8 million and 9 million people may very well lose the coverage that they have because of this, because of the construct of this bill. That's our concern.
The 8 to 9 million people that you refer to that might have to change their coverage, keep in mind out of the 300 million Americans that we're talking about, would be folks who the CBO, the Congressional Budget Office, estimates would find the deal in the exchange better, would be a better deal.
That's what we're now talking about. Those 8 or 9 million Americans who, now the question is whether or not the deal is better. The question is whether they can afford the deal with the subsidies that some of them are eligible for, and also whether they can get on the website to see the deal. But this is not a real secret. So when President Obama, came to the realization this week that, it wasn't true, he knew it wasn't true back then.
This is the attitude that gave us "we didn't touch the Benghazi talking points." This is the attitude that gave us not a smidgen of corruption at the IRS. This is the attitude that gave us nobody at the White House was involved in what happened in Cartagena. I mean, they just lie and lie and lie, and the polls show that the American people recognize this.